Okay. We're on the second to last part of this game. It's my flashlight again. There's some more candles. We're in the caves last time I left off. With, oh crap, these things, I have no idea what they're called. I know the ones pointing up have a different name than the ones pointing down. They're formed through water. That's what I know. But, oh well. Let's just see what the caves have in store for me. Now what new storylines have appeared through the lyrical books? Ooh, what's over here? I'm ducking. It's an automatic duck. That's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind having that in some games. Wow, that is beautiful. Wow. This is beautiful, actually. Oh, I like this game. This game is really beautiful. Wow. Ducking again. Is this cave just naturally blue? That's a candle right there.
I first saw him sat by the side of the road. I was waiting for you to be cut out of the wreckage. The car looked like it had been dropped from a great height. The guts of the engine spilled over the tarmac, like water underground.
More paint. Already went that way. What is that? I'm just walking around in circles. Where do I go? Me. Do I have to go to the waterfall place? Geronimo? Wow, that was actually pretty cool. Let's go back under. Whoa. Oh man, this would suck to go up here. You have to grab all the rocks and, you know, make sure they're not wet. And if they are, you would slip. All the water that's been... This would just be a beautiful cave to begin with. I mean, I don't really like caves that much, but this cave actually seems really beautiful. I would go here. This is a cave I would go to. I don't know why I don't like caves, but a rational feel, I guess. Rational feel of caves and dark places. Maybe 17, but still somewhat afraid of the dark. You're never used to the dark. That's the thing. It's the mystery of the unknown. That's what scares people. And sadly, that's why most religions have had the followers they have now. All religions are really the same. Most of them. It's what you do. I mean, who you're raised by that accepts the norm of a religion. And they're all basically taught to have people not be scared anymore of the unknown. That was bad English, but I don't care. Not be scared of the unknown. tailwindish. Am I ducked still? Because it seems like I'm... Oh, you can lose your footing here. Wow. That's...
I'm traversing my own death throes. The infection in my leg is an oil rig that dredges black muck up from deep inside my bones. I swallow fistfuls of diazepam and paracetamol to stay conscious. The pain flows through me like an underground sea.
Wow. I'm actually losing some frames in this cave. There's another sale on Steam about the Assassin's Creed game that was on sale. I'm gonna do them, but I want to buy them all because I'm not gonna do a game like number 3 unless it's like it has to be a certain game. Like if it's a storyline game, in my own mind, no matter how much a certain number sucks, like Assassin's Creed 1 sucks. Down the board. I don't like it. Period. But I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna commentate on it. I'm still gonna do it. Wow. These are diamonds. This is a volcano. Let's go this way. Can't go that way. But
This cannot be the shaft they threw the goats into. It cannot be the landfill where the parts of your life that would not burn ended up. It cannot be the chimney that delivered you to the skies. It cannot be the place where you rained back down again to fertilize the soil and make small flowers in the rocks.
it cannot be. What was I? Oh. For me, when it comes to Let's Playing, I'm gonna do number 1 of a game, number 2, and then number 3. So I can get the whole storyline done. No matter how much that one sucks, I still am going to do it. Beautiful. They spent a lot of time on this game. Oh, that's part I said I would look up what Dear Esther is, and it's actually a horror story, sadly enough. And it was popularized in a Valve mod. That was, kind of what it's called. But, it had this humongous following. And that's what led to the creation of this game. Was the mod that was invented. This isn't that scary of a game, truly. I don't get other stories. I think if you actually hear the story piece by piece, it would get scary. It's actually kind of horror-ish. Can't say horror, can I? No, I don't think I can. Hooray, speech impediment. I had a comment on one of my videos say I had an awesome accent, but I didn't know what it was. But it's not. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, I don't know if it is an accent or not. Oh, what the hell? This is the M35, isn't it? What does that sign say? Yeah, one button. Is this the M35? They were... M5. Holy shit, this has just gotten creepy. Yes, one button. This just got a little creepy. Wow. Crap. What was I? What was I talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that is beautiful. You go under the water, there's a water spot on your screen. It's beautiful. Wow. This game is oh my god. Chapter 1 and 2 were like, bleh. You once you reach the caves though, it's like, whoa. Would I recommend this game? Hell yeah. It's something different. That's what I love. I love it because it's different. It's something you don't see. It's not the norm of any first... Can I go back over? No. Of any first person game. It's not. You don't get a gun. You don't get any controls. You don't get any commands. You get something different. And that's what I've been wanting. Something new. Something interesting. That's what I have been delivered. Was something new and interesting. I've been looking at a mic setup on Amazon. It's pretty interesting. The whole total cost of the mic setup is $153, around that much. And once I get the money, am I gonna get it? Yes. To help audio with it. I don't want to use my webcam the whole time. I want a new one. So, am I gonna get it?
The moon over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas. Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops. The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
Guessing this is actually the last beacon. This is the last chapter, the one that's called the beacon. Huh. The last chapter is called the beacon. Look at that. Screw that trail. Yeah, you had to come down anyway, so...
For fire and soil, I chose fire. It seemed more contemporary of the options, the more sanitary. I could not bear the thought of the reassembly of such a ruin. Stitching arm to shoulder and femur to hip, charting a line of thread like traffic stilled on a motorway, making it all acceptable for tearful aunts and traumatized uncles flown in specially for the occasion. Reduce to ash, mix with water, make a phosphorescent paint for these rocks and ceiling.
That's a person. Was that Jacobson? Or Donnelly we've been hearing about? So we're getting so many names here. It's like we got Esther. Dear Esther. This is the cave. Got a picture. What's that? The Scottish boy. Wow. So we've gotten Dear Esther. We've gotten the name Esther, which this person is writing about. Donnelly. I have no idea who Donnelly is. So it's like someone who did something. I'm not sure. And then we have Jacobson, the goat shepherd. Herder. Shepherd. A cob. Whoa. We got radio signals. I love this. The beacon. I love this, okay? This game is just worth playing for these last two chapters.
There were chemical diagrams on the posters on the walls in the waiting room. It seemed appropriate at the time. still-life abstractions of the processes which had already begun to break down your nerves and your muscles in the next room. I crammed diazepam as I once crammed for chemistry examinations. I am revising my options for a long and happy life.
Am I Donnelly? Who am I? Who am I? Tell me, narrator of my life that I hear in my head. Who am I? Yeah. Ooh, what's this?
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
The bird. His eggs. Her eggs. The boats he was talking about. All the letters that he wrote to Esther, I think it was. I think it is. We don't want Esther. Wow. His armada. That's what he was talking about, his armada. I was wondering what he was... Like, armada's a fleet, I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking in my head, like, wait a minute. Armada's a fleet. There's no fleet, I don't see anything. And then it's the eggs and... Oh, what does it all mean? Oh, what does it all mean? To the beacon to figure out the truth. Meh. There's much to talk about right now. What was I going to talk about? Okay, let's talk about games for a second.
A sound of torn metal, teeth running over the edge of the rocks, a moon that casts a signal. As I lay pinned beside you, the ticking of the cooling engine, and the calling from a great height, all my mind was a bypass.
Whoa. Got a bit of a skip in there. Did I do something? Did I do something that I wasn't supposed to do? There he is. Is that Jakobsen? Or Esther? Or Donnelly? Who is that? I need to talk to you. Is there going to be another piece of life that I can speak with? No! You must not reject me! I need to speak. No! Is he really there? Is he there though? Is he? Or is he just a figment of my imagination? And what am I hearing all the time? It sounds like something. Yeah, what is that?
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
And he was proceeding on his journey. So, he wasn't there? Oh. Okay, so we can figure out that guy was a figment of my imagination, that we saw a figure. No access to... Wait, what does it say? Journey... And was coming near to Pampas? And what does it say? And he was...
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I.
3 days.
Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
Oh, so Donnelly is someone that was on this island before us. Is that, am I correct on that? We are not Donnelly, we are not Esther, and we are not Jakobsen. Hi dog, welcome to my room. What are you doing here, Luke? It's my dog. What's up here? Where's the
headlights reflected in these retinas?
bird?
Too long in the tunnels of my island without a bottom. The sea creatures have risen to the surface, but the gulls are not here to carry them back to their nests. I've become fixed, open and staring, an eye turned on itself. I've become an infected leg whose tracking lines form a perfect map of the junctions of the M5. I will take the exit at mid-thigh and plummet to my Esther.
Who's the Esther? Who are we writing to? Wow, that was actually hard to say. What is this? I am so confused. Are you going to answer this? Okay, Donnelly is someone that was on this island before us. Jakobsen, a sheep herder who is dead. Okay, that we can forget about Jakobsen for now, unless he has some important meaning in the future. Esther is someone or something or a part of us. Are we Esther? Right down to my Esther. What is Esther? I'm moving faster now. Can I spin? Nope, I still can't spin. Noon. All I could read was noon on that. Something, something from... Have great round about me and not see for the...
A gull perched on a spent bonnet, sideways, whilst the sirens fell through the middle distance and the metal moaned in grief about us. I'm about this night in walking, old bread and gull bones, old Donnelly at the bar gripping his drink, old Esther walking with our children, old Paul as ever, old Paul. He shakes and he shivers and he turns off his lights alone.
Who is Paul now? We're given a new character, Paul. Are you serious? Oh, I'm already confused as it is. Who the heck is Paul now? I know a Paul myself, but who is Paul in this game? I came into, what is this? Damascus. I came into Damascus? Oh man, I am freaked out. I am freaking out. I'm freaking out, man. That is very weird to shake this. I'm freaking out. Freaking out, man.
We will leave twin vapor trails in the air. White lines etched into these rocks. Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
So, Donnelly Esther is one person. Paul Jakobsen is one person, and I just jumped off. I am the bird. Is this death then? So, the bird I saw in the first part and the second is me. So Jakobsen and Esther is the bird as well then? Then who am I? The three... Wait a minute. The nest. Light from heaven. A light from heaven. So there's the bird that actually lives on the sun, that, is a bird. Planted those 3 eggs. It's Paul Jakobsen, me, and Donnelly Esther. I don't know, weird name. There's my Armada. Wow. Well, that was a cool ending. I'd have to admit, that was kind of a cool ending. Because you sort of get confused at the end. You sort of realize, wait, we're near the end. What is all this then? What was I being told? What does it mean?
Come back.
Was I in a car crash on the M5? Is this it? Is that it? I think that was it. I'm gonna stop recording right now, because I think that was it, but I'm not sure. But let me just end the recording right here, and I want to thank you guys for watching this really confusing story. Please like and subscribe. Even you viewing helps out a lot, but subscribing will help, and liking will help me out 10 times more. This series was awesome. 3 episodes, that's it, but hopefully 3 episodes, maybe 4. But it was cool beyond the point. I mean, oh, the confusion. I hope you guys got made better sense of it than I did, because I am so confused right now. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye for now.